Hello beautiful people of YouTube, welcome to Lilo's Mom Orchids and More. This is Lilo's mom. I don't know where Lilo is. She's probably somewhere around the house causing troubles again, knowing her. Today I want to show you my latest orchid purchase. I've been searching for this plant for such a long time, and it's always sold out. I look everywhere, and when it finally shows up, the price is usually way too high for what I'm willing or able to pay. Okay, let's open this box from Caribbean Orchids. This is my first time ordering from that nursery, and so far the experiences has been great. No complaints there. Shipping was $15 and the plant itself was $70. It's hard for me to tell you guys, but there you go. I think it's gonna be worth it though, because if compared to other plants, or I mean other stores, this is actually cheaper. Some of them charges $150 to $200, and the orchid is not even blooming size sometimes, and it's smaller than this. Anyway, as you probably already know from the video description, this is Cattleya rex. The plant looks really healthy, as you can see, and they say it's about 2 years away from blooming, which feels like such a long wait. I mean, 2 years. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see the flowers on this one. In my experiences, Cattleya has been the most successful orchids I've grown. They're the one I killed the least, if you know what I mean. And they're the ones that actually bloom for me. So I'm really hoping this Cattleya rex will behave the same way. According to Wikipedia, Cattleya rex is a rare species native to Peru and Bolivia. It was first described in 1890. Wow, that's such a long time ago. And it's known for producing large, very fragrant flowers. It usually blooms once a year or twice if the plant is extremely healthy, but it's very uncommon, and it blooms during winter or fall. I went and look at the American Orchid Society as well, the website, but they don't have any care specifically for Cattleya rex. They only have the general Cattleya care guide. So for care, give it bright indirect light, keep nighttime temperature between 55 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, daytime 70 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Maintain good humidity and airflow, and water when the medium is nearly dry. Fertilize slightly during the growing season. So based on all that, this care is pretty typical for most Cattleyas in my experience, which is good news for me. I think this orchid will do just fine here in my care. Cross fingers. For now, let's go ahead and repot this beautiful plant. First thing first, let's pull it out of the pot. Looks like they use a pumice as a medium. The roots doesn't look so bad for this tiny plant. This should be enough for her to regenerate and survive in this new environment. Let's go ahead and sterilize our scissors with alcohol, and let's trim all these dead roots and clean up the plant a little bit. If we don't clean up this dead root, it can lead into root rots, and then it can lead to a buildup of organic matter that decomposes and can make the medium more acidic. If the environment is acidic, it can harm the plant in the long run. That's why it's very important to ensure proper drainage in the pot. So let's continue on. I'm not gonna show you guys all this cleaning up the root thing. I don't want to bore you too much. So let's fast forward this and meet you at the end. Alright, finally I think this is clean enough. Let's clean up the tray. Let's save our tag. I'm gonna need that. Let's use a 4-inch pot for this orchid. I'm also using a microfiber cloth as wick, along with a mixture of sphagnum moss, leca, and volcanic rock. This is my usual medium for Cattleyas, and I believe it will work for this Cattleya rex as well. So as you can see, I inserted the microfiber cloth into the hole at the bottom of the pot. Then I added a layer of sphagnum moss at the bottom. I'm gonna follow that with a layer of leca and volcanic rock mixture. And we'll just alternate those two mixture. There's no need to worry about the sphagnum moss connecting, since the microfiber wick will ensure that moisture is evenly distributed from the bottom to the top. Now let's place the plant on top of the medium and continue alternating layers of sphagnum moss and volcanic rock leca mix until the pot is completely filled to the top. I really like using this New Zealand sphagnum moss because of its high quality. It lasts longer than other kind in my experience. That means I don't have to repot as often, which is great for the orchids roots because they stay undisturbed. Plus the long strands make it super easy to place them exactly where I want around the roots. Here's an image of Cattleya rex flower. It has these gorgeous large petals that can reach up about 7 inches wide. Creamy white, and the lip shows beautiful shades of rose, magenta, and sometimes red and yellow. These flowers are fragrant, though depending on the variety, the scent can lean more toward citrus or vanilla rather than a sweet rose. In my research, most bloom in winter to spring when new growth matures. Alright everyone, I think we're pretty much done here. Let's just give the pot a quick inspection to make sure there are no gaps. If you notice any, just give the pot a gentle tap on the table so the medium settles in nicely and fills any gaps. That should do the trick. Now it's time to place our orchid in its new decorative pot. I picked out this lovely yellow-green tin pot because it matches the leaves perfectly. And I love yellow-green as well. And this will be her new home. I think she's going to look gorgeous in it, especially when she blooms. Now let's give her a little watering. Just pour some distilled water gently around the base area, making sure that every bit of the medium gets nice and moist. That way the roots can absorb the moisture evenly and stay happy and healthy. Now I'm just gently wiping the leaves to make sure there's no water sitting on them. Orchids really don't like having water trapped on the leaf surface, especially near the crown or in between the leaves, because that's how crown rot or leaf rot can start, and we don't want that. Since it's winter, water evaporates much more slowly. It's even more important to keep them dry, so I always take a moment to wipe everything off just to keep the plant clean and safe. Let's not forget to put our name tag back on the pot. And I think that's a wrap for today's video. I hope you found it helpful and that I didn't bore you too much. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions on how I can make my videos better, please, I would love to hear them. I'm always looking to grow and improve. I'll keep you updated on how the plant is doing, and I hope you come back to check it out again soon. Thanks much, guys. Bye.